Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Edwards. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's James in at the 3 spot.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Henderson passes Dandridge. Huska makes it off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And Utah has possession. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. 4 on the clock. Here's Popov. A rebound by the Timberwolves. James in the post. The 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Henderson outside. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, I tell you what, understated but valuable at both ends. Competes at the highest level. Bobby Dandridge, one of the special.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Arenas. And Davis now top of the key. LeBron against Dandridge. Here's James. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Green, the screen. Popov. Edwards defending. 5 on the clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Davis with a screen on Dandridge. To the middle. And Davis throws it down.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Henderson passes Dandridge. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Number 26. Nathan, number 26.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Henderson. Rebound, Minnesota.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Davis in the corner. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Dandridge with the screen on Edwards. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
I don't know what you do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Henderson outside. Popoff. Edwards defending. Back to Henderson. They need this. He can't get that one. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Headed to the floor, it's your Utah Jazz Mike Squad. Crank up the volume, fans.
Diaz checked in for the Jazz. Minnesota also with the sub. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Williamson. Edwards against Dandridge. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's James. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. James has got 9 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Dandridge against Edwards. Passes it to Green. There's the screen. That shot is off. Great D that time from James. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And when Draymond sets a pick, he can be tricky. He'll contort his body to get the most of you and to create that space for his teammate.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That free throw, good from Avdia. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Edwards. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Green. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
Davis finds Wembanyama. That three off the mark. Jazz trail by 11. Down low. And it's Green missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's Edwards on the wing. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Jazz call time here. Checked in for Utah. Scoot Henderson comes in for Draymond Green. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Minnesota. Howard with it. Williams passes to Howard. Here's Wembanyama.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And stolen by James. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 1:22 left in the first. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And Wembanyama up top over Howard. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And LeBron sets the tone for this team. This includes setting an example with his hard work on the offensive board.
Howard kicks to Williams from past the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Dandridge against DeRozan. Wembanyama, a screen on Dandridge. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Timberwolves. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jazz trail by 16. We've got Williams. Richardson is out there with Avdia. Then there's Howard. And it's Henderson in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Henderson. The 17-footer. Yep, that one goes. Henderson's got 6. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Henderson left side. Back to Williams. Fires for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Wembanyama. LeBron outside. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Jazz trail by 19. Williams kicks to Henderson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
No good on the free throw. Zion Williamson's checked in for Minnesota. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The pass to Wembanyama. The basket good off the assist from Young. 9 points for Victor Wembanyama.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Howard dishes to Henderson. They set the screen. Clock is at 3. This one for 3. Another miss by Utah.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer and I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
To the paint, here's Howard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Avdia kicks to Williams. Now, here's Howard. He dishes it to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Minnesota leading by 16. 17-foot shot on the way. And that one's good. James.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Williams with the ball. Out to Henderson. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by the Timberwolves. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the Jazz with some changes. Green comes in for Juwan Howard. And it's Dandridge in for Williams. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Edwards comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Trae Young. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
LeBron against Dandridge. Dandridge with the screen on Edwards. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dandridge. James, and the dunk by LeBron.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And the Jazz call time here. Utah making a change here. Williams is checked in. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Pass to Avdia. Six to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Dandridge. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Popov. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 6 points for him.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Now Edwards. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. Williamson a screen on Dandridge. Edwards, that's good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Popov. He's covered by Arenas. Green with a screen on Arenas. Here's Popov. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dishes it to Arenas. Feeds to Williamson. Lays it up off the glass.
It's such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Dandridge against Edwards. Dandridge's shot is good. And Minnesota has possession. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
There's a good screen. Over in the corner, Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williamson right side. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Williams. Last time, 14 points for him. Driving in. Goes up the baseline. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Green, still without a basket. From downtown, and the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's Edwards from the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Going inside, here's Dandridge from 13 feet. It goes down. Dandridge has got 4 points this quarter.
And the Greyhound, really one of the original two-way players. Dandridge, quick and fluid right there from mid-range.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Jazz, starting the season with 2 straight dubs. Man, you know they want to keep that momentum going. And they have reason to be optimistic that it will continue.
The more you win, the more confident you become.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Timberwolves.
They're shooting lights out. Very aggressive, just humming along. Like one of those 10,000 cars Shaq has.
Come on, Kenny. I only got like 500-600 cars.
That's why they call him Shaq Diesel. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Williamson out there with Davis. Then it's James. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Arenas in at the point guard position. Williamson outside. Davis finds Williamson. From deep, James, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Popov, Edwards defending. That one good for 2. 8 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Arenas against Henderson. Fires from the wing. Dandridge's shot is good. Dandridge has got 7 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And he drops it in from the low post.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Henderson against Arenas. Here's Popov. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
To the inside. Here's Popov. The layup off target. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. No good from Arenas. Jazz shooting 41% for the game. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Puska. Second chance shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From deep, Arenas. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
You know, he's a volume shooter and a terrific scorer, but Arenas also is a crafty passer, too.
Here's Popov. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Arenas a screen on Dandridge. LeBron James on the wing. Dandridge defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Outside for Arenas. Here's Williamson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
For Minnesota, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Utah, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Henderson. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a wide open look for Arenas. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Remarkable range from Arenas. I mean, there's no shot he can't make, and there are very few that he won't take.
Henderson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Henderson's got 12 in the game. Here's Arenas. He's got 6.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Free throw good, Arenas.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability, starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
He's perfect from the line this time. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Popov, Edwards defending. It's Henderson on the wing.
Good call, foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so James will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Arenas. Edwards with the screen for Arenas. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Davis with a screen on Dandridge. James dishes to Davis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Avdiaz checked in for Utah. And he's good on the second.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Green. He kicks to Avdia. Passes to Henderson. 5 to shoot. Over Young. Henderson, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Now here's Henderson. 12 points for him. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Davis has the open look. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Dandridge. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. Henderson kicks to Green. Offline with his 3.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
That's his first personal.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
First one falls for him. Cummings, he's checked in for Davis. He hits both from the stripe. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Young against Henderson. Six on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run, and that one is off.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
6th and fewest turnovers per. And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season. First free throw is good.
And we've really seen DeRozan improve as a distributor, which has made him an even more dynamic offensive threat.
Howard's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Dandridge. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Jazz. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green, the pass to Henderson. Williams for three. Here's Green. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Green's got his second basket.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it. That's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
High post Young. He's against Williams. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
White chocolate. Young fella just brings it from deep.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson.
Jazz foul. Denny off the up. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, number 26. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Quentin Richardson's checked in for Green. Good on both. 1:06 left to play in the third. Pass to Williams. Back to Henderson from outside the arc, and Utah another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Young dishes to DeRozan. Young sets a screen for DeRozan. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama. Utah shooting about 42% so far. Hooked it up for Henderson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks to DeRozan. Young outside from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 10.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Henderson looking it over. 11 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. Second chance effort, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Howard, Avdia out there with Dandridge. Then it's Williams. That's the group right now for Utah. On offense, here are the Jazz. Young with the steal. The pass to Wembanyama. Almost, but it rolls out. Utah is shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Avdia. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Here's Cummings, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Young against Williams. Timberwolves passing it around. Wembanyama, a screen on Dandridge. And Wembanyama throws it down.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Williams against Young. Here's Dandridge. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from DeRozan. And here's Young. DeRozan scanning the floor. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Passes it Dandridge. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Young's shot is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Williams. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Avdia. Trying to get something going. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. And Wembanyama outside. The quick look, no good that time. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Cummings grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. DeRozan finds Wembanyama. The shot's good. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, number 26. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The dish to Richardson. And there's the pass to Henderson. Green with a screen for Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Young from outside. Utah with the rebound. On the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The shot comes out. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Green with the ball. The 11-footer got a hand on it, and he stays with it. Richardson, no luck. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Cummings. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Back to Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now, here is Young, and the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. And the Jazz making a change here. Dandridge has checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Jazz shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Cummings. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Henderson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Wembanyama. Good. Nice job down low. That's now 26 points for Victor Wembanyama. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Henderson. Here's Dandridge. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Sanders is checked in.
Tom Sanders.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Popov. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Cummings kicks to Young. The feed to DeRozan. Dandridge pulls it in. And here are the Jazz now to the inside. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Sanders with a screen on Henderson. Young pass to Cummings. A floater. It's tipped. Henderson against Young. To the middle. He's it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
The Timberwolves shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
At the line for Utah, Draymond Green. One shot.
That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Young against Henderson. Here's Wembanyama. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Young. Cummings with a screen on Henderson. To the paint. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Young.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Young looking around. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
I'm the golden champ, gotta get it right.